Hello guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video we are going to talk about typecasting in Python. So typecasting in Python, what it is, why it is important and how to use it properly. So by the end of this video you should understand typically what typecasting means, how to convert integer, float, string, boolean, etc. So let's get started. So typecasting simply means, converting one data type into another, right? So when I say that, I mean to say, converting a string into integer, converting integer into float, converting number into boolean, right? So this can be based on, again, use case, uh, what application you're building, what is the reason for, you know for us to use this particular kind of behavior. Python generally gives us built-in functions to do this easily. So generally there is one thing which we called it as implicit typecasting. So this is pretty easy, but I'll try to explain it to you in a example format. So let's say I type an integer value of 5, another integer value of float value of 3.5, something like this. I want to type the result, right? I will print the result, and let's see the type also, right? Now Python, what it will do is, what is the total for this value, right? 8.5. So Python automatically converts the integer into float operation before, performing the addition. So the output becomes 8.5 and the type is float here. Why Python does it? It just does it to, prevent data loss, right? There could be data loss and various other factors. The other type of typecasting that is generally used, where we manually convert the types, they are using functions like integer, float, string, boolean, etc., right? So this is more of a explicit typecasting, where we are using the inbuilt functions that Python is giving us. So let's say what we are doing here is, let's say we are converting string to integer, right? This is possible, right? Yeah. So let's take a variable, right? Age is 25. So if I'm declaring it under quote, it means that, this is a string value, right? So let's say converted age is equal to int of age. So this is where the conversion will actually take place. What we are doing is, this particular age value, right? Let me type this and I'll explain line by line. So this particular age here, right now it is a string value, right? Converted age, we are using another variable to store this value as an integer. So if you see, when I hover the cursor, right, it gives me the definition as well. Convert a number or string into an integer. We are printing that, and we are also printing what is the type. So we should get an expected type of, it is initially it's string, we should get it as a integer, right? Let's run it. There's a typo somewhere. Converted, CON. let's run it now, right? So if you see, let me do this smaller, right? So if you see now, the class is integer for 25, right? Initially it was float, now it is changed to integer. Very important it is, right? If the string contains letter, this will be an error, right? Now let's try to convert the another example. Convert integer to string. This should be pretty easy, right? Let's say we take a score of 90, then message, typing a message. I'm taking a string, your score is plus. So what I'm doing is here I'm adding a details that is getting appended to that particular message variable, right? So here if you see, 90 is an integer here. I'm converting that integer to a string value here. So string and that particular variable, and I'm just printing that message. If you want, we can print the type also. So if you see, initially integer, score is 90, then the class is string here. Similarly, you can convert to float also, and boolean also, right? For boolean, the easiest example will be, right, let's say I'm taking a print, I am taking a bool, we write the function as bool here 1. So 1, let me tell you what it will do. I'm taking 1, I'm taking here 0, I'm just taking here two independent blocks of blank, and now I am taking a high. So what it will do is, first execution, right? There is a 1, we get a true value. If there is 0, it means it's a false. If we are passing an empty string, it is considered false. Any value is considered as true, right? 1 into 0 is 1. So this is very helpful in conditions and if statements, right? So important things to remember here, right? Int removes, when you are converting the integer value, right, it removes decimals, right? It does not round it. That is one thing you should remember. So I urge you to do some more practices, right? And boolean conversion, it depends on emptiness or 0 value. So that's typecasting in Python. Simple but extremely important. In the next video, we will see how we can take inputs in Python. I hope this has helped you. If yes, share the feedback. Let me know, how things are going around, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for your time.